I'm Claudia K, and welcome back to my channel. I am continuing to clear out old stock, so everything here is going to be either $5 or $10. Everything. And these are not bent and dent. Most of them are in very, very good used condition. They are vintage items, so they're going to have some wear and tear. But if you don't know, I've moved recently and I am just trying to clear out all of the old stock, downsize, and then just source what I can sell in a month. That is my plan. So I am going to show you the item and then hold up the number of the item with the price of the item, and you can pop it down in the comments below. If you're the first person to comment with that item, you win that item. In order to purchase from me, you need to email me your YouTube name, real name if it's different, your shipping address, and your PayPal email. I will ship everything through Pirate Ship, so you get the best price available. I only invoice through PayPal. That protects me as the seller and you as the buyer if there are any issues. And you have 48 hours to pay once I invoice you. I always give myself a week after the sale to make sure that I've invoiced everybody within the 7 days after the sale, but my turnaround time is usually faster than that. And if you have any questions, you can also email me or you can comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. I appreciate it. And I think that's everything. More info is in the description box below if you need to know anything else. And my email is also in the description box below, but it is claudiakvintage@gmail.com. And K is spelled C-A-Y-E. You could thank my mom for that one. All right, let's get into it. So some of these things did come out of my personal collection. I just don't have room for them. I love this. Well, there's two of them. But the first one is this tiny, tiny little trinket box. It is part of the Birds line, and that is BYRDS. I believe it was a German company that made these in the 80s. So, little trinket box. It's got 4 little feet. Adorable. I don't believe there are any chips or cracks on this one. And it's so little. Three and a half inches tall. Not very big at all. $5. $5, number 78. $5, number 78. And remember, if you buy just one item, you're probably going to pay more in shipping than you are paying for the item. But if you buy 2 items, you'll probably pay the same amount as you would one item because of the, it goes up by pounds. So a lot of times it saves you to buy more than to just buy one item. Just my thoughts about it. So $5, number 78 on the first item. And then the second one is the other Birds trinket box that I have. And I'll show you both of them side by side. But this one has this pedestal base and then 3 little birds right here with the same little bird on top. And it is taller. So there's the height difference in these. Again, I don't see any damage on this one. And this one is 4.5 inches, so almost a full inch bigger than the first one. Also $5. $5, number 54. We are just trying to clear out old stock. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. It just means we're trying to clear it out. Next up, this raffia ware mug in this cute mint green. The bottom has some sticker damage that I've never been able to get off. I've used this a couple of times. There is the inside. So just one Raffia mug with mint green, and it is $5, number 61. $5, number 61. Next up, this is very spring themed. This little lidded dish. And I don't know if you can see it, but that's a flower. And I believe this says made in Italy on the bottom. Made in France. I lied. Made in France. So France on the bottom. It's got this really pretty colored flowers on the lid and the base. And no chips, no cracks. It's this big. $5, number 77. $5, number 77. Next up, clear glass flower frog. This is one of the littler ones. And I do not see any chips or cracks. There might be some that I'm not seeing. You know, these would get dinged up in here. But one of the little ones, $5, number 73. $5, number 73 for the flower frog. Next up, clear glass swan salt dip. I had two. I kept one for myself, even though all of my whole salt dip collection is packed up and in a storage unit right now. But I had two and I kept one for me. Just a itty bitty. $5, number 52. $5, number 52. The Fenton Amber candle holder. Guys, I'm offering it at $5. This is the big one. And this one, I finally found the original advertising for it. These holes, the littlest holes that I thought were for little tiny candles, were actually for plastic flowers and leaves and things. It was advertised as a candle holder, flower vase. I don't remember, but it was a centerpiece. You'd put your, I would not have put those plastic flowers and leaves with a candle in the center, but those were different times. No chips, no cracks, unmarked Fenton. It's in beautiful condition. You can use a taper, you can use a tea light, a votive, or even a pillar candle. It's very versatile. It is beautiful, and it hasn't sold. It is only $5 now. $5 Fenton candle holder, number 57. Next up is a Matson mirror. And the word Matson is right here. And it has a lot of wear. Matson mirrors can go from $50 to $100. And this does have the, oh, you're getting a good view of everything in here. One side of the mirror is magnified, and then one side is regular. So here's what the base looks like. It probably had a velvet base at one time. It does not any longer. So Matson vanity mirror is going to be $10, number 67. $10, number 67. Next up, now this really is made in Italy. Says right there, made in Italy, ceramic basket in this pretty blue and pink. No chips, no cracks. It's got this twisted handle and it's this size. So, like 9.5 inches across one way and 7 inches the other way, and then 8 inches tall maybe. So nice size basket, made in Italy, and it is $5, number 74. $5, number 74. We are just trying to clearance out. Next up is this amber bowl. And I do not feel any chipping on the sawtooth edge here. This one is eight inches across. So 8 inches across amber glass bowl. $5, number 21. No, number 51. Number 51. $5, number 51. Sorry about that. Trying to read them backwards. Next up, amber Serrano ashtray. And I do not see any chips or cracks on this one. This one is a nice size. Just over 8.5 inches across. And it is only $5, number 60. $5, number 60. Have to shift some things around. Next up is this clear glass two-handled dish. Now, I do believe that this one is antique. It is that very dry glass. It does have flea bites all on the inside rim. So it seems like it was probably used often. But very, very, very pretty. And probably antique, most likely. $5, number 66. Oh, and if you want to know, from handle to handle, 9 inches. $5, number 66. Next up, I have 4 clear glass furniture coasters. I'm checking for, I'm not feeling any significant chips. So 4 clear glass furniture coasters. And the whole set, $5, number 72. $5, number 72, and you get all 4 of those. I found one of these one time in uranium glass, and it went straight into my collection. I'm so excited about it. Next up, amber square-ish ashtray. I don't remember who did this one. I know I looked it up last time I had it for sale, but because this is a clearance, I am not looking things up. It does have a couple of small chips. This was used as an ashtray I had to give it a really good cleaning when I got it. I picked it up at a garage sale when I was garage sailing with my daughter a couple of years ago. So if you're a smoker, this makes a really good porch ashtray. If you smoke outside. I am not a smoker myself, but I am friends with smokers, and this makes a very good sized outside ashtray. And it's still pretty. $5, number 53. $5, number 53. We're stacking carefully. It's so weird to be doing this without my big desk. But we're making it work, you guys. We are making it work. Okay. Clear glass decanter. And this one, the stopper is hollow and then has the plastic at the end of the stopper. This one is not crystal. It is just glass. These are the kinds that my grandma had sitting in the window with colored water in them when I was a kid, was exactly this kind. It's this tall. It's super pretty. And it is $5. $5, number 59 on the decanter. And if you saw my sales last week, you know I had lotted up the jewelry and I sold most of it. So what is left is all gone into one lot. And I will tell you what is in here. There are 6 necklaces, 1 set of clip earrings, and 17 brooches. So some of the brooches are Sarah Coventry. All of the brooches work. There is no broken jewelry in here, and there is no jewelry that is missing rhinestones to the best of my knowledge. Now, there are some pieces like this flower brooch where some of the yellow has some wear. Oh, it's so springy. And then, so we've got everything from Sarah Coventry brooches to just some plastic flower brooches or resin. So there's a little bit of everything in here, but 6 necklaces, 1 set of vintage clip earrings, and 17 brooches. And this is a clearance price, guys. It's got to go. $10, number 62. $10, number 62 for the random lot of jewelry. Now that was, sorry, I didn't mean to disappear on you. That was everything new. Everything I'm going to show you now is the stuff I had in my live sale this morning that did not sell. It's going to have a different number from this morning's sale, but so if you saw my entire sale this morning, you've already seen all of the items I'm about to show, all at the exact same prices. So that is what these last few items are going to be. So first up is, again with the spring, this vintage straw hat in this pretty pink color. And it is the Halley Brothers Company. It's got these 2 clips these 2 combs to clip into your hair. And then it's netting inside here. Vintage spring vibes. Oh, it would be so good on Easter. $10, number 71. $10, number 71. Next up is the Rose Carnelian Romeo and Juliet plate. This is from 1988. And these were a limited run. It tells you all about it on the back. I don't believe there's any damage to this. And I did have it hanging on my wall before I moved. $5, number 50. $5, number 50 on that one. And then I have a lot of 5 coasters, and these are all metal. So this little one says Florida, and it was made in Japan. This one, aluminum, and it's got a duck, goose on there. I think I said a goose this morning, but it looks more like a duck. Here is another one, doesn't have anything on the back, with deer. This Florida one, this one's my favorite. So there's 2 Florida ones here. And then this one is an urbanware, and it needs to be wiped off. But it does say it's imprinted urbanware on the back. So you get all 5 ashtrays, metallic ashtrays, just $5, number 76. $5, number 76. Next up, I do think this is crystal. Maybe? I don't know. I looked it up a while ago, but I don't remember. The blue and the green color on here is painted on, stained on. It is not, this is not blue and green glass. So this color is coming off in some spots. There, you can see right there. There's a nice scrape where the color has been scraped off. To me, it looks like a romaine lettuce leaf. It's this size, and it is just $5, number 65. $5, number 65. Next up, this vintage set of playing cards. And this was from the Mansfield Flooring Company Incorporated, and was given to Joseph Zimmerman. I hope this was not his retirement gift. You've got 2 decks of cards in here. This is what they look like. And then there is a handwritten note on how to play. I love this. On how to play Shanghai Rummy. So much fun. And it's this faux leather. I don't have a date on that. I don't know. Let me see if one of the Joker cards had a date. Oh, I think that's what was. There's none of the regular cards missing, but it's missing one Joker card, I believe. This is Barton playing cards. I don't know. I just think it's a really cool little piece. My youngest son and I used to play cards all the time before he moved out and got his own life. How dare he? How dare my children grow up? I'm just kidding. I love that they're all so independent. $5, number 69. $5, number 69 for the playing card set, which is just super fun. Next up, again, very springy, is this hat. Most of it's velvet. The bow is velvet. This flower is velvet. This flower is velvet. These 2 flowers are not. They're more of a, like a satin, but they're very mushed. I just want you to be aware. Those are a little mush, but it's little like, you know, cage hat. I don't want to get blue dye on it, so I'm not going to put it on. But I had bought this from another reseller. $10, number 79. $10, number 79 on that one. Next up, 4 plastic coasters that stack into each other, which is fun. And these were from an insurance company, and most of the lettering has worn off. So you just see some bits of it here and there. But these colors to me are just so 1970s. This is my childhood right here. So a set of 4 plastic coasters. $5, number 58. $5, number 58. Next up is this handmade. I'm pretty sure it's handmade. You can see the stitching there. Red and white checked with the black trim. It's so pretty. It's a generous size. It does fit me, and I do not have a small waist after having 3 children. So this red checked handmade apron with the pocket and then this detail at the bottom is just $5, number 63. I think it's perfect for, you know, summer barbecue type things. I love it. Okay, we just have 6 more items. I've got to reach them down here. I feel weird going, ah! The desk that I had before was just huge, you guys, just huge. So it would hold like 30 items without me having to dip and duck to get my stuff. It's a jar opener for like your ball jars after you've canned and you need to open your jar. This is that grippy thing. And the rubber has not rotted away and fallen off of there, which I think is amazing. And then this is the biscuit or donut maker with the same green, got the green handle on there. You get both of these for $5 and number 70. $5, number 70 on that. Next up, this dish has dividers. I displayed brooches in this. Has the sawtooth detail around here. It does have little handles. It's this big. I don't know what company made it. I don't know how old it is. It's just pretty, and it was perfect to display brooches in my bedroom. $5, number 55. $5, number 55 on that one. Next up is this wine decanter. It's so gorgeous. You guys, I love this so much. I had colored water in it. I would just once love to put wine in it and serve wine out of it because I just think it's the coolest. Completely glass stopper. It is solid. And then you've got this nice long neck with this handle for pouring and the etched flower on it. It's so pretty. A nice wide flat bottom so it's not tipping over anywhere once you've got your wine in there to serve. And it is $10, number 56. $10, number 56. Let me set that down carefully. 3 more items as I bang things around. So sorry, guys. Okay, next up is a little red lace hostess apron. It does have a pocket with a bow on it. This one is not as waist friendly as the other one. This one is just your standard size. $5, number 64. This cameo art. It's this long. It originally would have had a, I called it a hook earlier, but it's not really, but it would have had the bracket, hanging bracket here, but it's had this installed on it since that's no longer there. I had it hanging on the wall with no issues. It's velvet, and then it's got these metallic cameos on It's not, it looks like leather. I don't think it is, but very cool. And the back is velvet too. $5, number 68. $5, number 68. And last but not least is this little green gravy boat, I'm guessing. It's got an Aladdin's lamp kind of shape to it. I don't know who made it. It's this big. It's quite fun. $5, number 75. That was everything. Thank you for hanging around. If you made it to the end, remember, be kind. It doesn't cost you anything, and it may mean everything to someone else. You guys are fantastic. Bye.